How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another video. So today we're just literally going to be working on cars. We've got a little bit to do. Really, this just is going to get cleaned out. I literally yesterday just got back from a road trip, and I mean, like, see if you can see it on camera, there's just bugs everywhere on this car. It is ate up. So I did a just over like 2,500 miles, give or take a little bit more. I lost track, but it was just over 2,600 mile road trip that I took on that thing. Performed well, no issues. Put the stock tires back on it, took these off of it because they are a little bit low on tread, and I was going to, I mean, like, the wear marks are gone. I mean, look at these here. You can see like this right here, kind of here. This is gone. So I've got 2 tires that are decent and 2 that are like tread is gone. So I went ahead and put the stocks back on it for the road trip because they're basically brand new. They only have, like, you know, well, now they have quite a few thousand. But I mean, like, before they were on the car for like 6 months, then taken off, tracked on once, and then this big road trip. So we're talking, you know, like 3,000 miles on these tires, give or take. So they had plenty of tread. What we're going to do is we're going to clean those up. We're taking the sensors out because the wheel sensors for those are in here. So we're going to go ahead and take the sensors out of this. We're going to eventually get them back into that because we're going to rock those wheels for a while. We're going to go ahead, we're selling these. So these are going up for sale here in the next day or two. We are going to be getting new wheels on this thing. We're getting some Kansais. Just got to get the money saved up to get those. And then we're going to, I want to check out the Honda. The Honda has an issue, and then I want to check out something else on it. So let's go ahead, we'll show you, like, so my one issue, which we're gonna have to move this, is this wheel right here is dragging. I don't know if the brake caliper is locking up or it's just needs to come apart. I've heard that sometimes these back brakes do like lock up, but I heard somebody was like, oh, take it all apart, clean the slides on it, and grease them all up. You should be good to go. And then we're actually measuring for new wheels for this. I know this thing needs new wheels, and we're yeah. Well, the ones for the Honda are cheap, so I can buy three sets of what I'm going to buy for the Honda. I can buy 3 sets of those for the price of the Kansais for the Kona. Yeah. All right, let me go ahead. First I'm going to do is I'm going to clean the Kona out. It's just full of trash and this and that. We're not going to wash it because I want to get some bug and tar remover, and I don't have any up here. And then I want to spray that thing down and start cleaning it out and washing it, which we're going to worry about that later. So let me go ahead and get that cleaned out, and then we're going to go ahead and break into something. Okay, so one of the cool things about me is having your own tire machine. This makes it so much easier. So we're going to take the complete, you know, the sensor is on there, but we're also going to just take the whole complete valve stem out of this thing, and we're just going to go ahead and put in regular valve stems because, you know, I keep them on surplus. These valve stems are in here, are all metal. They're O-ring. They are replaceable, or, you know, you can replace the O-ring, all that kind of stuff. So, and they're kind of expensive. So we're going to take them out and keep them. Yeah, everything's too tight. I had to move everything around. And basically, you never want to take your tool and go right at the valve stem area. You want to kind of go off of it, and then it'll work its way in. Probably don't need to go around it this much. I'm just going to say about it. There we go. I would rather be safe than sorry about taking this all apart. So now it's exposed right there. I'm keeping my foot on the pedal to keep this thing compressed in. And there you go. And then basically, we'll take a regular, which of course, a spray is not a regular. Let go. Switch the valve stem out, the tire literally just popped itself right back out. And now, should be able to just fill it back full of air. And we're good to go. We're not going to, again, we're not putting these back on the car. We're done with these right here. Came undone. So, like I said, we're done with these right here. We're gonna clean them up and then get rid of these. Okay, so I got the wheels all done. They still need to be cleaned up, all that kind of stuff. But I got the valve stems, all that up, you know, so here they are, all four of them right there. New valve stems in them, they're good to go. Now let's go ahead, before we tear apart the rear of the Honda, let's go ahead and measure. So, okay, so the wheels are still 17, so those are 17 by 7. The ones that I'm putting on are 17 by 7.5. The back spacing is right around just under 1/8 of an inch less back spacing, which means pushing the wheel out just a slight bit more. So basically, you're looking at a 1/2 inch, maybe, you know, 1/2 inch because it's a 7.5. So we're gonna say 5/8 of an inch farther out. So basically that's just over a 1/2 inch. Now, what I'm looking for is putting the same size tires too. So we're measuring off of this. It's hitting the tire, but I'm gonna measure from the inside of the flat right here, that's on the inside of this, to where it touches
the fender, and we're at 5/8 of an inch. So we're at 5/8 of an inch from the tire to the inner fender. Now again, this wheel, we were pushed out, but it's like basically you're still going to be like where the tire is, because the tire will be a little bit of a stretch, but it's just hard to say. So I was measuring out here, which is about 1/8 of an inch past the rim of the wheel. Now that 1/8 inch kicked it out farther. We're 5/8 of an inch from here to here. The tire's going to be stretched. We should be fine. Let's go ahead and check the front too. I mean, if the back, only thing, like the back looks like it has more camber than the front, but it doesn't. The actual front has more camber. Same aspect as before. So that, it's about the same, about 5/8 of an inch. Now the difference is the front, I'm not worried, because as you can see, the front does not tuck. So the front will clear because we're not tucking. The back, we are tucking tread. So we're not like, I'm not tucking like hardcore, but I'm tucking enough. I think with the slight stretch of the tire, from going from a 7 to a 7.5, the tire will stretch just a little bit in. It'll give us about an 1/8 inch less tire. I think it's gonna fit. That's the hardest thing, is measuring to make sure your tires just line up perfectly. So I think they're gonna work perfectly. I know that I've Googled and this and that size does fit. I'm just always paranoid, because you're just looking at pictures and you're not looking at close up and you're not looking at measurements. So I'm going off what I see online about this. So according to everything I see online, especially you get on Fitment Industries, they have pictures and this and that, and it's easier to just kind of go off their guidelines and what other people have ran, this and that, and it just works. So from what I've seen off of Fitment Industries, what I just measured, those new ones will fit. I'm not telling you what they are, you just have to wait and see, because I'm legit, as soon as I finish this video, we're gonna order them. So let's go ahead, get the wheel off, and see if we can see anything that's rubbing on the brakes. Okay, so I got the Honda all torn apart. Here's the emergency brake, just tore that off for a minute. These are the slides that the bolts go into, so that way it kind of goes back and forth. And I mean, they seem a little bit all right. I don't see anything majorly wrong with it. So we're going to put some penetrating fluid on everything. We're gonna put it in these holes. We're gonna spray it around the brake piece right here that goes in and out, see if it can penetrate. And then we're going to put some on the emergency brake setup right here. I took the emergency brake off because maybe the emergency brake was slightly pulling on it. I don't know. So we're just gonna lube it all up and then let it set, put it all back together, and basically we'll have to drive it around and use the brakes, and then see if when I come back after, driving around the block type thing, see if it frees it up. Okay, so I drove the Honda around. I don't remember what I recorded. Whatever. So we took the whole brake system apart. We cleaned it up. We went over it. I lubed it up. I think I videoed all that. My brain, whatever. I've drove it around, put a couple miles on it. That way I was using the brake a lot. And now, I mean, like literally just got back with it. I don't think anything's the matter with it. Is before it was getting warm. So I think cleaning it up and lubing it worked. Now before, you would give it a spin and it would literally stop like that. And I mean giving it a good spin. My brakes are a little crunchy. But that spins. Before, you like literally, you would give it a kick like that and you'd maybe get one revolution out of it. Okay, so I'm gonna say that my brakes are good. So I'm gonna say it just needed a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of lubing, and we're good to go. Take it as that. So that's good. So got the wheels all cleaned up. I know I did that off camera. So they're all cleaned up. They're ready to go. I'm gonna get these up for sale here in a minute. The Honda is good to go. Brakes are no longer rubbing, so that's a good thing. All right, cool. I was thinking about the Honda while I was on vacation. Not thinking about it a lot, but I was thinking about it like, hope it's an easy fix, hope it's an easy fix. Well, it was. That's an easy fix, so good to go. Now we just need to get some new wheels on that thing. So that'll be soonly, but down the line. All right, well, that's all we're gonna do in this video. Just wanted to kind of do some little things, little this, little that. Got it done. All right, I guess we'll catch you in the next one.